like last game, Boxer deciding to commit with these medic marines, and if he manages to, and we see the Academy shining, so he's probably getting a stim pack. If Boxer manages to push out soon, while Reach still doesn't have anything higher than just a couple of Dragoons, Boxer could take down Reach here, but he needs to move out soon. He does have his expansion on the ledge there, so he will have a little bit of advantage since Reach does not have his expansion up yet. And yeah, there is a base above your base at that ridge there. I didn't mention in the beginning. You also have a sort of a natural expansion by ground in front of your base. And now Reach is going to see this if Boxer decides to move out. Yeah, Boxer's moving out. He's got stim, and he's going to be targeting his Dragoons. But Reach doing some excellent micro here, moving his Dragoons back. And Dragoons have that advantage over Marines. Boxer's losing a number of Marines here. And he does take down one Dragoon, but he's only got 4 Marines and a couple medics left. He's not going to be able to fight this off here with just those couple of units. And like I said, he really needed to attack very soon with these units because if Reach gets a couple of Dragoons, he's going to be able to micro so well against those Marines and just take them out piecemeal. Dragoons just have so much health compared to Marines that eventually they'll just kill Marines en masse. And we see here Reach going into Boxer's base. Boxer doesn't have any higher level units. I don't think he has a factory yet, so he's just relying on what he's pumping from these barracks here. And he's going to be forced out to take his SCVs out to fight this attack. And I just don't think it's going to work. Although he might take down these Dragoons, he does have an economic advantage if he survives this attack. If he can survive a couple more attacks, though. And Boxer using his medics to repair his SCVs who are acting kind of like Zerglings and just hitting these Dragoons. Boxer really needs to get his some tanks out or something, because he's not going to be able to handle mass Dragoons here. See, probably a fan of Boxer there looking very distraught. And she should be, because Boxer could be down 2-0 here in this series, best of 5 series. And Boxer just both games going for unorthodox builds. Boxer building a bunker here at the front door, that's actually a good idea. It will be able to protect him a little bit from these Dragoons who keep pouring in. And I feel that Reach has just microed so well here, and that his move in the beginning with the assimilator, and Reach has a Templar archive, so he decided to go for some Templar, Dark Templar actually. And I feel that Reach's assimilator steal in the beginning really forced Boxer into the position he's in now, where he basically encouraged Boxer to do something cheesy, like basically building the proxy barracks and going all in barracks here, going all in with an academy, and perhaps he felt that that was the best way of defeating Boxer, not letting Boxer play his standard game, letting Boxer do something cheesy and you know, do something risky that doesn't take the game to a late game. And Reach has just reacted so well here, getting Dragoons, getting his Templar. Boxer does see those shadows, so he's going to take out one of these Dark Templar, but he's going to be reliant upon his comsat, and we'll see how many Dark Templar Reach decides to produce, and if he decides to deplete Boxer's comsat by sending in his Dark Templar. And Reach is going for a second expansion now. He does have his Nexus over on the ridge behind his base. And Reach is going to be able to take over the map here because Boxer just doesn't have enough forces to come out. He's got those Dark Templar parked outside too, and Dark Templar just kill Marines so badly. It'll be interesting to see if Boxer decides to put down an engineering bay. If this game progresses for a while and Boxer decides to stay with this build, it might actually be an advantage to get level 1 armor for his Marines, believe it or not, as an engineering bay. Of course, to get some turrets too, because level 1 armor actually decreases the amount of damage that Dragoons do to Marines significantly, so it takes, you know, what is it, like 5 kills to kill them, 5 shots to kill them instead of 4? Pretty significant difference. And also Dark Templar will require more than 1 hit to kill the Marines, because Dark Templar do 40 damage exactly. So if he decides to commit, he may actually do that, but we'll see if he decides to commit, and how long he's going to survive, honestly. Because like last game, he doesn't have vultures, he doesn't have mines, and so he's really giving map control away to Reach here. He has nothing he really can do about these DTs wandering the map. And Reach getting a photon cannon down, thinking a little bit about defense here. Yeah, and Reach showing that he also knows how to mount a good defense too. Last game, he had that's DTs just killing Marines. Reach had photon cannons exactly where he needed them. Reach pushing off, killing off 3 Marines here before losing his DT. It looks like Boxer's actually managed to recover a little bit here, surprisingly. I thought Boxer was done for when Reach had those Dragoons all over his base, but Boxer managed to recover and take that choke point in the middle of the map. And once he gets siege mode and perhaps a turret up, he will be able to hold that pretty well. And we do see an engineering bay going down for Boxer here in the field, so we will be seeing some turrets soon. And Reach is moving north here, and we'll see what he decides to do with these zealots. They are on that upper area where Boxer could have hidden something in order to reach the ridge behind Reach's base. The ridge behind Reach's base. Yeah. Reach has once again going for a couple of zealots, a lot of zealots actually, and a couple of dragoons here. And these speed zealots in mass will be pretty effective against what Boxer has, unless Boxer gets more vultures. And he does have vultures now, and he does have mines, so it's good for him. He decides not to stick with medic marines, which really, in all honesty, haven't been that effective against him, against Reach so far. And Boxer is just moving down with these vultures here. Maybe he thinks he's going to harass one of these expansions that Reach has made. Reach going for sort of a similar strategy as last game, going for a lot of gateway units, and maybe he's going to do some strategic zealot drops like he did last game. And going for a lot of dragoons and zealots, basically, not going for anything higher than that, just content to expand and really just force Boxer back in. And Reach does have High Templar, which is different from last game, where he only made 2 or 3 of them, and he used them once in a storm drop, and that was pretty much it. But yeah, Reach perhaps going to get an observatory so he can spot those mines on the field. And Boxer is no longer producing from his barracks. They're showing us that he's got 2 factories down, so he's going to be producing a lot of tanks here pretty soon. And Boxer scouting out with this vulture on the north here. He's going to see this expansion at the 11 o'clock position, but Reach does have that pretty well protected. Let's see if Boxer decides to go all the way behind Reach's main into that base at the outside 7 o'clock. And he's just doing a little sniping here, just yeah, but now getting caught by those dragoons. He's not going to be able to do too much. As long as Reach can hold that ridge on the left side leading all the way around, he's going to have his expansions well protected from any kind of harass that Boxer can do. And he's beginning to take a 4th base, and he's really going to have an economic advantage. Although Boxer has gotten his 3rd base up, so good for Boxer here. He's going to be able to match Reach economically. And Boxer's just getting his macro production up with all these factories. And we'll see if Reach decides to go for an attack here. I think it's a little strange that Reach decided not to attack or to contain Boxer a little more than he did. Because last game he was all about containment, just stopping Boxer from expanding. And Boxer was relying on 2 expansions for almost the entire game. And he just could not move out. But Reach is going to get